Hi guys, it's Moz here, and I believe we've had one of the best range announcements from Airfix in a very long time. And I'm going to go through all the kits that I've pre-ordered from that range. Right, I'm going to go through every single kit that I've pre-ordered that I hope will end up on my workbench or in my stash over the next 12 months. Maybe build some of them. Can you also put in the comments which kits excited you, which ones that you've pre-ordered, which ones you can't wait to put on your workbench and build? Yeah, put them in the comments there, because I'd like to see what you have pre-ordered. If you've not seen the complete range yet, you can go to the website. The link is below in the description box and in the comments, so you can go and have a look for yourself and maybe purchase a few kits. Anyway, let's move into it. Let's see what I have in my basket. So I've been banging on about this for the past 5 years, and I've said that space has been overlooked by nearly everyone when it comes to new tooling of space projects. And lo and behold, Airfix came through with what I believe is a fantastic looking kit. Now the irony is that I was looking at the 2025 logo for the past week, and I didn't realize that the background is space. And no, I don't think anyone really picked up on it, because it was just out of the blue that they had decided they're going to be bringing out a range of space vehicles, with one of them being a new tool. So obviously my first kit that I've put in my pre-order is the SLS Artimus. It's a gift set, it's a rocket, and looking at the box art and looking at the images of the CAD, it looks phenomenal. In 1:144 scale, and it comes with all the paint you need, and they're going to be basically making it in white, so it shouldn't be too hard to paint with the paint range that you get in the kit. But obviously I'm going to be spraying it with the white that I have in lacquers. But yeah, it's just glorious for me that they finally, or somebody manufacturer wise, has come out with a brand new tooled rocket. And yeah, for £50 this is definitely on my pre-order list. Now, following on from that, I've also ordered their Space Shuttle gift set as well. Here's a fun fact for you. The last time Airfix tooled a 1:144 scale model kit was the Space Shuttle back in 1978, and now they've tooled the SLS Artimus in 144 in 2025. So there was 47 years between the last 144 scale model kit to this. I've added this Space Shuttle that was tooled in 1978, and I've pre-ordered that to build next year. Now, I've built that previously, and it'll be nice to actually rebuild it again in 2025. I did ask whether the decals will have the silicone tiles underneath. Will there be a decal sheet with that? And I'm not quite convinced, or it's not been confirmed to me whether they do. But I know Revell have done this, and but I can assure you their tooling isn't that great. So to have this back on my workbench after so many years will be a delight to build. Next on my list is the Alvis FV622 Stalwart Mark II in 1/35th scale, which is an exciting prospect, because we know that Airfix retooled certain kits to make into new. For instance, they released the Austin K2Y ambulance, and then the following year they released the British Army 30 centre-weight 4x2 GS truck, which has the same chassis, just a different body on the top. So I'm assuming with the Stalwart we'll be seeing another 3 different kits afterwards, like the Saracen, the Saladin and the Salamander. So that, for me, is a great release, and because of that, it's now on my list to build for 2025. The images look fantastic here. You can see you've got all sides here, and even on the back you've got this massive body, and I'm assuming that will come in various parts. But yeah, you could put anything on top of that chassis for definite. Now, obviously, when it comes to Airfix, we always say, oh, range launch, not another Spitfire. But I think they've trolled us this time, because there's actually 5. 2 new tools and 3 re-releases. So fair play to Airfix on that one. But I have ordered the Spitfire Mark 9E in 1:48 scale, and I've also ordered the TR9, the trainer variant, where you have the 2 cockpits. And I've said, people have asked this for years, you know, are you going to release a version? And they've always shied away from it. Or, well, what I gather they were telling me was it wasn't something they had in their range or their thoughts, and then bang, it looks like after developing the Mark 9E, they've decided that we could actually create a trainer version from that. And that's what they've done. So 2 Spitfires, both on my pre-order. Obviously, this is definitely in my pre-order list. Well, I've pre-ordered it. It's the Sepicat Jaguar GR1 GR1A, and this is fantastic. Detail looks brilliant. The cockpit looks fantastic. The detail of the undercarriage looks brilliant, and it looks like you're going to have a range of weaponry to put on this model. Definitely on my to-do list this year. We've been asking for one for years, and Airfix have followed through and have created this wonderful model kit. £60 and definitely in the basket. Just jumping in quickly, if you're not a subscriber, will you please consider being a subscriber? All you have to do is click subscribe or ring that bell, click all, and you will be notified when I release a new video. It really does help the channel, and if you're enjoying this video, why don't you give it a thumbs up? Just click like. Right then, let's see what else I've pre-ordered from the Airfix launch. Next are the vintage classics that I have pre-ordered as well. And straight off the bat, I've ordered the Lockheed Hudson in 1:72 scale. This is a 1963 tooling, and the last time it was released was back in 2006. So we've had nearly 20 years to wait to see this. It will come with fresh decals, and for 16 quid, I don't think it's too bad. Also, for the vintage classic range, I've ordered the Westland Puma HC1. This is a 1973 tooling, and the last time it was seen in the Airfix range, I believe, was 2004, though Hella did release it back in 2008. This one hasn't been seen in the Airfix colours for 21 years. So obviously I've added it to my pre-order list, and that's £15.99, well, 16 quid all but a penny. Following on with the vintage classics at the moment, I've ordered the Boeing 314 Clipper. This is a 1967 tooling, and it was again last seen in the range 2005, so it's been a 20-year gap, and now they've reboxed it into their vintage classic range. £21.99 for this. I do have one of these in my stash upstairs, but I think it's missing parts. So to finally have this in my collection is a must for me. Continuing on, vintage classics. Obviously, I've had to pre-order the boats. Now, it was only last year I was looking on eBay for the RAF rescue launch, and hella, they were going for some money on the bay, I can assure you. So this was tooled back in 1978, and the last time Airfix released it was 12 years ago, and they've now reboxed it as a vintage classic. £24.99 for this, and at the same time they've announced that they're going to be putting into the vintage classic range the Vosper MTB. This one was tooled a little bit earlier in 1972, and again last time we saw it was 12 years ago. £24.99 and is in my pre-order basket. But this is a kit that I probably won't build, I just want to add it to my collection. The final pre-order for the vintage classics is obviously the German E-boat. Though it was released in 1975, the last time this was seen in the Airfix range was about 12-13 years ago, but it was called the German S-boat. Now it's been re-released as an E-boat and in my pre-order. It's $49.99, so 50 quid but a penny. It feels that it's quite on the rich side, but if you've seen the Germany boat, it's quite a big chunk of plastic. So next are two 1/48 scale kits that I want to build. One is the Albion 3-point fueler. This one was tooled back in 2015 and hasn't been seen since. So it's been 10 years since we've seen this on our workbenches. And the World War II 4x2 GS truck, which was released a year earlier in 2014 and is now coming back to grace our workbenches in 2025. And both of these are priced at $17.99. After building the Ferret Scout last year, I've now ordered their new Ferret Scout car Mark 1 to add to my collection. And I think it's got new parts, different turret obviously on the top. That is £24.99, and I'll be looking forward to adding that to my collection as well. And finally, the last kit that I pre-ordered was the 1/72nd scale Westland Wessex HC2. Now, I was fortunate to be invited to Airfix's launch of their Sea King a couple of years back, I think it was, near Chard in Somerset, to a place called Historic Helicopters. And we walked around the place and we saw the Westland Whirlwind, the Lynx there, a Westland Wigeon, and the Westland Wessex. And they've gone and released it in 1/72nd scale. People are saying, oh, why you do it 1/48? But I think 1/72nd scale is a pretty good scale. Looking at the detail from the CAD images, it looks fantastic. I've ordered it, and I'm really tempted to. I don't think I've got enough time this year to build this one, but it'll be in my stash for sure. It's got folded rotors, detailed cockpit, the doors open, and it has a winch as well. What's not to like about this Wessex that's being released here by Airfix? 25 quid to £24.99. I'm looking forward to having that in my stash this year. So there you go. There's 16 kits that I've pre-ordered. Are you as excited as I am about the Artimus? Is there any kits there that's really taking your fancy that you pre-ordered? What about building a Spitfire as a trainer? I bet that's high on your list. Maybe you'd like the Wessex, the helicopter, or even better, you are really looking forward to something that we've all been asking for, the Jaguar. Just let me know in the comments below what you've pre-ordered and what you're looking forward to building this year. I'm going to go away now. I'm going to find room in the attic to hide all these new kits, and I'm going to have to make up 16 new excuses why DPD are delivering something to my door, and maybe speak to the accountant as well and explain why I've spent a lot of money again in January on Airfix kits. And as I said, we've still got the Lysander coming as well, so that's on my pre-order list too. That should be here this week, and I'll be doing a build video and an unboxing video of that too. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Click subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. A huge shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become one, just click join below and select which membership tier you so wish. There are benefits to being a channel member, especially on a Thursday night where we build on our workbenches. I send a link, you can watch on live stream just for channel members only, and we can discuss your model, we can discuss technique, or if you've got a problem like with airbrushing, we can talk about it with others on the StreamYard. And that's it for me. In one of the four corners will be another video, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.